A little of that.
Oh, here you go.
Should be good. All right, go ahead, Sam Gordon from the Paper of Record.
Kelsey, congratulations on the win, first and foremost. What is it like? I mean, it's happened obviously a lot of times over the course of your career, but when you're in a zone like that, the way you were in the second half, and you're just scoring and scoring and scoring, like, what does that feel like?
Yeah, I think it feels like everything slows down a little bit. You know, you're just really reading the defense, seeing what you're trying to hang the guard off on the screen. So then you see the big man and you're just waiting. And I was just trying to let it come to me. I think sometimes I get in trouble when I try to make it happen and I get so like competitive. And so I just try to let it come within the flow of the game.
What for you changed in the second half as opposed to the first half? You scored 26 in the second half.
Well, I think in the first half it was tough. Like they were taking away transition. We weren't getting the stops we needed to really push it. And you know, I think sometimes on this team, like the ball might find you for certain points, and then it'll go away from you. And because we have so much talent, you just have to be patient, be ready. Like the moment will come, but you never really know when it's going to come. It might come in the first quarter, it might come in the fourth quarter. So I always just try to stay mentally in it.
Thank you. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Because of the rest of mine.
Thank you.
There's been so many times this year where you've come in the third quarter and almost single-handedly changed the game with your scoring. I guess just starting off on the bench to begin the half, you kind of get to examine what's going on and then come up with a game plan to pick your spots when you get in there.
Yes and no. I think that for me, it's easy to see what we need. So I guess yes. What we need in terms of do we need scoring? Do we need defensive intensity? Do we need to, you know, push the ball more? Do we need to execute more in the half court? Just watching kind of what the game needs and then trying to bring that. And yeah, I'm a competitor. I mean, I want to win. I want the 2 seed. And so, you know, I'm not trying to let anyone come in here and, you know, beat us. And so for me, like what I can do for my team is come in and bring whatever the team needed. And I think today we need a little bit of a bump.
Thank you.
Kelsey, speaking of competitiveness, Channel 3 locally has a pick'em football contest. And past 3 years, you've been a part of that. Who won the first 2 years you participated?
We're going for a 3-peat here, Gigi.
So Kelsey won the first 2, and first weekend was this weekend, and how'd you do?
Still undefeated.
2-0 in the season. Okay, so that's Channel 3. Check their website to follow the standings throughout the course of the year.
Congratulations on the win. Coach just said that today was a playoff game. Do you feel like you've been in playoff mode pretty much since July, going into the Olympics and the tournament there and then coming back here? Have you stayed in that mentality ever since?
Absolutely. I think that for me getting the experience to go to Tokyo and play in some of those big games, gold medal games and elimination games, it kind of puts things in perspective. But you know, I'm a competitor. I think I treat everything the same in terms of practice, shooting, competition. So it's not like, oh, you got to turn it on today. It's just, I can't help it. Just walk around like that.
Hey, Kelsey. Coach talked a little bit earlier about the fast start by Dallas, and he said oftentimes when you start that fast, usually doesn't correlate the rest of the game. I want to know a little bit about the huddle. Was there a certain comment in the huddle during that first half when you guys fell down?
Absolutely. I mean, we got to get stops. I think they had almost 30 points in the first quarter, like 28 or something like that. That's way too much, especially on home court. And they were scoring on the same actions. So we were not communicating, not following the scout. And, you know, it's just a lack of focus, really. And so, you know, Tanisha really jumped on us and was like, challenged us to be better. And I thought we got better as the game go along. I still thought, you know, in the third or fourth quarters, we didn't do a great job boxing out. They got a lot of 50-50 balls, but we made shots, and that was kind of the difference. But we know that when we continue throughout the season, we can't come in and be sluggish like that. And then we can't give away second possessions and easy stuff like that. Because, I mean, you know, someone like a Khan or a Seattle, whoever in this league is going to capitalize on that.
And as far as Erica Gugawale, I believe 16 points in her first 8 shots. I believe, 7 points on 3 of 13 the rest of the way. It seemed like once you guys kind of eliminated her, it kind of went from the body down. It kind of started obviously with the head. It kind of went with the body. Is that kind of the way that you guys obviously attack opponents?
Enrique is one of the best scorers in this league, and so really you're not going to limit her from getting her shots and things like that, but you just want to make it tough. I think in the beginning of the game, there was a lot of miscommunication. She got some open looks, and she's too good to get open looks. So we really try to make it difficult for her in the second half and just speed her up. Force her to see a lot of bodies in transition off of pick and rolls, and I thought we did a better job.
Thanks a lot, Kelsey. We'll let you roll. Be
Thank
back
you.
with Asia Wilson.
Thank you.
Thanks, Kelsey.
Thank you. Will we see you tonight? Or you got rest?
Oh, no, my family's here.
That's
Yeah.
enjoy it.
Do you want a game tonight? Is everybody?